was using. Okay, can do it again. Shoot. Maybe 4. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, the R is okay. Poser. No. Okay, that's fine. We'll move on to the one. Pause music here. Switch here. That's fine. Alright, massive volume. Let's turn that back up. There we go. Sweet. Okay. We're gonna continue. Okay. Wait. controls. E. Oh, E and R. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Give me 1 second. This one. Okay. Don't know why it's not letting me continue. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try to close the game and re-enter it. Sorry. I wish I had a control. I might have a control actually that I could possibly. Perfect. Okay. No, don't tell me you didn't save my game. Oh, come on now. Damn. Okay. Well, guess I'm starting over, man. That sucks.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control.
I'm gonna exit
Are you
out
in
again
control?
and try to see if I
Or not?
can.
Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard.
Load it in from Steam. Continue. gonna be at the very beginning. How far is this? Okay, bet. As long as I open it from Steam, it keeps my save point. That's all I needed. Oh yeah, we have a camera now too. I'm gonna go around with the broom. Oh, this dude. Oh, you're back again. Say there, local citizen. Have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our very waking minute. A tragedy. Surely in your town you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. What's going on? What are you doing? Then I say you are in good... Hang on, what comes next? Oh, then you're in good fortune because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited murmuring. Okay. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. Wow, that could be my community. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of the Demon Hunters believe that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow. How could it be? I'm just gonna tune out, bro. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believe that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasps. That's why, for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please, do not rush to answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Right. Well, here's what I'm noticing. You're a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that, because this isn't a town. So, sorry, or whatever. Say, let's discuss the way in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended, neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights, anxiety, and many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours. I'm just gonna say nothing. Square dancing events taking place without proper permits. Also still saying nothing. Conflict over what constitutes a family-friendly karaoke song. Continuing to say nothing. Citizens suddenly and inexplicably believing they know martial arts. Alright, dude. Oh, Jesus. Stop, bro. Just stop. Look, I'm trying to be patient, okay? I am trying. But I need something to do. Something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have Riedel tea, I suppose we could do a Riedel ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires Riedel tea, so, if you have Riedel tea, got it. I'll get you some Riedel tea. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll get you some Riedel tea. Perfect, thank you. I'll be back in a second. Alright. Let me... Probably my basket. I don't think I have any more. Wait. Oh, shit. Wait. Okay. That's what I needed. But I also need to... So, Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now I was trying to figure out why neither you nor Timothy believe that I'm a real knight. And then it hit me. It's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? Alright, let's see this super cool knight pose. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah! Could you add a bit of pizzazz to it? How about this? Try adding a display of raw strength in there as well. Grrr. That's all I need to see. You mean that? Did I do it? I'm a knight? Sure. Why not? I did it! I'm a knight. I can't believe it. Timothy is gonna be so psyched. I'm so pumped up right now. In fact, I think it's time I'm headed back to the forest. I feel like I'm doing something that only a real, actual knight would do. Like, what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventure will be. A true knight must discover the adventure as it happens to them. I read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths. They report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean, do I need to have a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? But now that you mention it, do you think maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? If I got into the most fantastic adventures out in these woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think he'd want to take more photos with me? And show off those photos to his friends? And call me something cool like Pops McGee? Oh god. McGee? Really your last name? With all the nightly adventures I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? This is my destiny. This is my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, Yar! Don't die, Gerald. Okay, wait. Wait. There we go. That's what I needed. Sorry, it's gonna take me a second to get used to the controllers again. I didn't mean to clip them. What am I doing? Clipping them gets rid of it. 3. Puff pod. Oh yeah, the boat. Okay, this is what I need. Change tab, requests, simple plants, small hybrids. And change page, chip chip pie, beetle beets. So you need pink in the middle, and did we already do blue on the outside? Oh, we did not. So pink in the middle and blue on the outside. I can do that. Okay. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. On controls. Alrighty. And then yes. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. A is no longer that, so let me get the clippers out. I don't need that plant there. I'm sorry, bro. I'm up to something. I keep reading cues to do that. Okay. And then oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna need this to be. Say, Boro has thought of something that you may wish to know about. Within our shop library there is a book called the Book of Answers. Perhaps you have already seen it. Miss Alta, this is a very special book. It's an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes to our shop. If you ever find yourself struggling beyond all reason with a drink request, you can simply go to the book and look. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to the person. Wait, not to the person, but to make the person happy. No questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I'm not knowing. It is far older than even Boro, if you can even believe it. Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Boro prefers not using the book. To solve her customers' requests is a great delight. But from time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, now you know of its existence. You may use it or not. Can it explain what's wrong with me? Well, it is possible that the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions. Or perhaps Miss Alta's conundrum does not have to have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about that. Let's just assume that the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. Okay. Okay, Boro. Okay, dude. Okay, yeah, right there, and then right there. And ba-bum. And then nope, 2. Fuck. Put that away. Did I undercut? Whoa. Get away from me. I don't want to talk to you yet. I'm trying to do something. In my watering can. Oh goodness. There we go. Oh, that's a cute tree. Gerald! Ahoy, bringer of tea. I have returned from my nightly adventures. Hey, Gerald, back so soon? Soon? What are you talking about? I haven't been here in days. What? But you were just here a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. It's an adventure I got into. Yes. It's this. It's a stop sign. Yes, a stop sign. Did you steal it? I don't think so. I just found it. Fine line between finding and stealing, Gerald. Well, it's not stealing if you and the object were meant to find each other. The minute I saw the stop sign, something about it called to me. Let me see if I can get a better angle on this for you guys. Yeah, see, he just has a stop sign. I said to myself, now that's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling past. What do you think? There's got to be an exciting story behind it, right? I'm remaining neutral on the matter, but staying open to both sides. Good. I want to have a frank and objective discussion about its history. Let's just think about it for a second. What might this stop sign have been used for? What if an ancient civilization used to stop, you know? In the name of love? Yeah. If you ever forget to do that, the sign is extremely helpful. Unearthing this mystery is really challenging me to be the best knight I can be. Say, for this real night, please have another cup of tea. Still thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure. What flavor do you want? Gosh, I'll be honest. For 3 days I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It was just so interesting. It was really something. How about if I just get another one of those? What kind did I make you? What kind? Golly, I don't know. I don't remember what you said it was. I just remember how neat it felt. Couldn't you just do whatever you did before? Well, I can try. Oh, and you know what? Let me give you this. Don't shove a jar in my face, bro. It's Timothy's favorite jam. I'll take it everywhere with me. Can we add some of this into the mix as well? Sure, why not? So it's whatever I made you last time, plus this jam? Heck yeah, love it. When you're making that, I'll be investigating the origins of this stop sign. Gerald the Knight is on the case. Thanks, Gerald the Knight. Awesome. I'm stashing the jam, picking my watering can back up. Like that a bit more, stashing that. Grabbing Riedel beets. Right? Riedel beet, yes, okay. Do we still have... Stashing that. Do I have tea left? I do not. Okay. Good to know though, because then I can just grab a basket and go run around real quick. Oh yeah, I forget that you have to hold shift to run. That's awesome. Okay. I can probably change that in the settings. I just don't wanna mess with it anymore. Ooh. There we go. Find some more tea. Some more tea. Nope. Nice. And a couple more. We need an entire basket to be able to get 2 tea balls. I think, right? 2 tea balls? Nope. Aha, but there are some right up here. Okay, it's full, so I shouldn't be taking any more. It will respawn, but I don't feel like wasting time like that. Well, those are drying. I might as well just go fill another basket so I can have 2 more, because I'm going to need to use those 2 immediately. Ooh, actually, can I do this and do that and do that and then put that. Fuck. Do not need to immediately plant it. It's fine. I'll leave it there. Okay. Let's get this back out. There we go. Alright, got some more bushes over here, I believe. Nice! What are these? Stash. No, I don't want to get rid of it actually, because what else can I do with them? Can I not pick those up? Oh. Maybe not. Okay. That's fine. Let's continue getting tea. God, I love the purple wisteria. It's so fucking pretty. Ugh. I love a good purple and green mix, honestly. Some of my favorite colors. Almost there. Get a couple more swipes of tea. I'm gonna also what was this? Stash it, I guess. Okay. I'll take a look at it later. Wait, fuck. There we go. Alright. Almost. Getting there. There we go. Alright. Second batch of tea leaves are going in. Go get your Riedel beet tea soon. Not leave. Alright, stash that. Grab that coat. Wait, I want to grab that coat. Get out of there. I'm gonna make this Riedel beet tea first. And then I'm going to oh my goodness. Okay. A little testy at times, but it's still fun. I do like the concept that any wasted tea honestly isn't wasted and it's just feeding the plant, the big tree. That's why it's blooming with flowers. It's so cute. I love that. I think it's a really cute little, like, just little addition. It's adorable. What kind of tea did I serve him before? I think it was like an Azzy tea, right? Azzy flower? High in caffeine, right? Yeah. So there's the star. 3 pinks. Crap, it's F. So let me go make some Azzy fruit. I don't think I have that pink anymore. It's all pink, right? Okay. So, get these. No! It's going off. It's fine. Oh. Okay. Wait a second. Hold on. Oh, I need to refill the watering can. Spray. There we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna go and there we go. Okay. Now there we go. Azzy fruits, we did it. Okay. Stashing that. Pocket is full. Of course. Alright, dude. Your Azzy fruit's going right here. You're going up next. Get my T-ball. T-ball. Alright. Let's get all the way up here. Let's fill our tea. Alright, that should be good enough. Perfect. Go boom. And come over here. Go boom. That. And 4. 3. Yeah, the reed will be a T first. Oh, almost a perfect cup of tea. Oh my goodness. Whole bunch of tea left. Sweet. Okay, he's right out there. There we go. Here you go. Tea. Okay, I'll take a sip. So, cheers. Verily, you have brought me the ceremonial bridal tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored bridal ceremony. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't done a bridal ceremony in ages. There's more. Yes? Fine. One ceremony and that's it. Very good. Come, let us adjourn to a place of ceremony. So, where is your, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because that isn't a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. By the big willow tree. Barely. Let me just put this cup down and we'll meet you there. I'm gonna have to... The least you could do was at least just, like, you know, go throw it in the wash. What's up, bro? Right here? There we go. There we go. And here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed a ceremonial altar. Verily, it's time now for the bridal ceremony to begin. So the way these things work is that you start by talking about yourself. You know, opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. No, absolutely not, never. No, but the bridal ceremony is supposed to be about you and your life. We can't do the ceremony if we don't know anything about you. I don't care. Okay, well, I guess we'll just begin the ceremony. Ahem. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a bridal ceremony congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Alta. Our special guest and cherished member of our community. Alta. Specifically her journey with. And so our community has gathered to assist her with that. You're sure you don't want to say anything? You know, I do want to say something. Oh, Alta would like to say something. Please, go ahead. I rule and you all suck. With Taeyeon. That's it. Oh, okay. Let us offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, sort of, you know, I hope that that it's all okay for you, you know? Like if stuff is, like if you're having trouble or whatever, then it's, you know, it'd be cool if not that thing. If it's bad, I mean, just if it's, let's see, what else is there to say about the matter? This is hard. You didn't tell me very much about yourself. There's literally nothing else going on in my life. Really? But everybody has something going on. Nope, nothing at all. Blank slate. Please, I would be so honored as to be part of your community. I would love to know more about you. We don't have to try to solve your problems or anything, you know. It's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to know, if you'd care to. No. Okay. I understand. Thank you very much for attending this bridal ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. Oh, I'm sorry, kid. Sorry, bro. Literally, he looks so, like, sad and just, like, oh. Alright. Sorry, dude. Alright, let's make that Azi tea. For our good man, the soldier. Okay. Where'd this knight go? Okay, yeah, he's still sitting in the corner. Do we have another tea? Okay. Grab one of these. Wait a second. I want to see what my character feels about this tea. Burrow! Remember the knight who left the shop a little while ago? Gerald? He came back. Already? How nice for him. The thing is, he claims he has been gone for days. How is that possible? Yes. Burrow has noticed this phenomenon as well. Very strange, no? It seems that time is moving faster in the forest than it does in this clearing, which means you can run off in the forest and your tea will still be hot when you return. I don't think he's gonna have a scientific explanation for this. Burrow too is enjoying the mystery. Sometimes not knowing is why it is more fun. Sometimes not knowing why is the more fun thing. But if I am one day discovering the reason why time works the way it does, I'll be letting you know. I'm learning much about this place all the time, just like you. Cool. Thanks, Burrow. Oh, man. Give me that. Am I not able to steal the seed from him? Okay. I must not be able to. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. I should sit down to drink this. Sure. Oh. Howdy, book lovers. This is the Book by Mail Club reporting in. This month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploits of everyone's favorite tough as nails international super spy, Dirk Warhard. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only one way to find out. Until next time. Okay. Stash. Oh, I didn't get to drink it. Damn it. No, it's classified as dirty. Alright, it's fine. I'll just make the new guy's Azzy fruit tea. I'll make Beetle tea again, I'm sure, at some point for him. Oh. It did actually drop the seed after I picked it up. Sweet. T-bow. Get the T-bow. Pretty sure I already grabbed the Azzy fruit. Yeah. I have a jam on me still. I do. That's great. Okay. Let's get all the way up here. Get some water in there. Alright. Ooh. Let's get this. That in there, and then get Azzy fruit in there, and then miscellaneous, Timothy's jam in there. Ooh, okay, that looks delicious. Some strawberry green tea sounds amazing. Some caffeinated. Ooh, yes. Look at how gorgeous that looks. Oh my god. That's some magical tea. And I've had some magic tea before. Oh, I did the most perfect pour. Here we go. Coming to you, Gerald. I'm sorry, I meant to give it to Gerald, but I guess I'm trying it out.
have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend.
That's a mood.
One day, he and I are hanging out, and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?"
Ouch. That's
Of
rude.
course, I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless.
Okay, even more of an ouch.
But
How
for some
rude.
reason, I just
Ouch.
instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again,
shit.
there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and hit him, and then...
Okay, so Alta's got problems.
Then a bit later, my
She's
dad
got problems.
lost his job, and we had to move.
Your dad lost
And I
a
never saw
job
the
and you
kid
had to
again.
move.
After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did.
Sign up for boxing classes? Damn. Oh. Sorry, dude. I'll pour you a cup here in 1 second. Alright, now let's make sure we get some tea to this guy now. Hey, again, the perfect pour. Jesus, Boro. Oh my god, you scared me. Oh, fuck. Here you go, dude. Here's the tea you asked for. Great. Don't. Literally me. Whoa, this is exactly what I had last time. And I can taste the jam too. So cool, you made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. Wow, you're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. Timothy's a good judge of what's cool and what isn't. I'm gonna say, well, I think he's the coolest person alive. Whoa, you do? That's amazing. I can't wait to tell him. He's gonna lose his mind. Wow, I'm surrounded by such cool people. What a lucky guy I am. How's the stop sign investigation going? I'll be honest, it isn't going great. I was hoping to find some hints of alien civilization around here, but it's just like nature stuff. Plus the smell on my leg is getting thicker and my head is starting to hurt pretty badly. It's becoming a lot, you know? Gerald, are you sure you're taking this seriously? It seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. Do you know how many sit-ups I've done? He sounds like he's in the same position as Alta, just continuously going and not really realizing that he needs to actually stop and take care of himself. Damn. I've done sit-ups to the moon and back. I've done so many sit-ups that would make you dizzy just trying to count that high. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only thing you do to cure yourself. We could ask Boro if he knows how to cure a curse. Huh, a true knight doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. Well, what if there's something I can do to help you? Maybe there's a tea that heals curses. Let me stop you there, kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find the solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. There's no way Timothy cares if you cheated. Well, I happen to be an excellent judge of his innermost thoughts. Besides, this is a perfect adventure for Gerald and I, a demonstration of my strength. I'll travel out into the forest and find a solution to this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there is the, whoa. Do you hear that? That voice? What? What voice? It was a voice as deep as the stars. It spoke to me, just now. I'm sure of it. You really didn't hear it? I did not. Whoa. Weird. Anyway, I really do need to be off on my next adventure. Thank you for the tea. Oh, before I go, let me leave you with this. I never found the origin of the stop sign, so maybe you can find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know, like if someone comes by and says, "Hey, that's my stop sign," or if you just see a spot that feels like it's where a stop sign came from. That way you can continue my nightly quest. Oh my goodness. Fine, I'll return the thing you stole. Now you're the one who sounds like a knight. Alright, now I must be off. I bid you adieu. Most conversible of tea stewards. I will say it again. Don't die, Gerald. Oh, I do not. Wait, is the fucking stop sign... Is the stop sign, a tool? No, it's just something. Okay, what was this photo? Oh, that's actually really cute. Okay. Yeah, that's cozy. I don't know if I want to be there, though. I think there's some cozy, comfy little... Yeah. Maybe, well, sort of overlooking... No. I think right here is perfect. There we go. That's so cute. Oh, whoa. Okay. Hey, Boro. Miss Alta. Boro couldn't help but notice that you poured a cup of tea to the exact perfect height. Yes, a full cup, but not a single drop over the edge. Absolute perfection. No point in doing something if you're not shooting for perfection. Yes, it does seem like something Miss Alta would say. Of course, here's where Boro points out that imperfections can be quite lovely too. Blah, blah, blah. Boro makes a silly joke and Miss Alta frowns and all is well. Frown super, super hard. It is so good to be seeing things in natural equilibrium. Good day, Miss. Happy Wanderstopping to you. And 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 to you. Yes. Anyway, it was according to Boro that I would never told you about our shop camera, did I? I believe that the camera is sitting on a table by the radio last I saw it. The camera is most enjoyable little tool. Simply point it and click, and a photo will tumble out right before your eyes. Miss Alta, if you're ever going to be taking a photo of me, please do ensure you capture my best angles. Specifically, Boro's best angle is 46 degrees latitudinally and 117 degrees longitudinally. Wow, words. A lot of words. You surely have seen the picture frames around the shop, yes? You are more than welcome to hang your own photos here. Please be using your best artistic sensibility when placing photos. I will trust fully in your sense of taste. It is true I have been burned in the past by trusting in others' artistic taste, but this time will be different. Time to unleash my artistic taste upon this place. Boro was both quite excited and quite terrified. Yes. Here, why don't I add this information about the camera into your field guide? Very well. This concludes the educational portion of our conversation. Back to, whatever. Thank you, Boro. Let's see what this kid needs. Hiya, so, I had a thought. Would you mind if we did another riddle ceremony? Again? Well, I realized I did a poor job last night. I put you completely on the spot. Demon hunters are supposed to lead by example. We're supposed to guide and uplift. It was rude of me to expect you to open up first. I'm sorry. So what if we did another ceremony, and this time I'll talk about myself instead? I would feel a lot better if we could get a fresh start. Would that be okay with you? Fine. Great. Just like last time, I'll need another Riedel tea. But, do you happen to have any mint flavor that you can add to it? I just really like mint. So mint would probably help calm a bit of my public speaking nerves. Sure. Riedel tea with... Riedel tea. Oh my god, that's a completely different thing. Riedel tea with mint flavor. That sounds really nice, actually. Thank you. Honestly, the azzy-fruit tea with mint flavor sounds even better. I'm not gonna... Well, the way that I wanted to just jump out the window, though. Whoa, I can go up here, too? Bro, I forgot that this had a hole. Whoa! No way! That's crazy. Okay. Riedel tea with mint flavors. Let me go see what we have in there. Oh yeah, I want to read the book. Edge of a Bullet. A Dirk Warhard novel. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard has been undercover for 13 weeks. In that time, he hadn't showered, shaved, or even eaten a single time. This was a Dirk Warhard undercover method. The Dirk Warhard undercover method was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks. But on week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with a feverish euphoria and a rigorous alertness that gave him the edge he needed to succeed. Because of the adrenaline it produced, he also hadn't slept in a month. His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and unquenchable passion for justice. Time to get to work. Dirk Warhard's undercover persona was that of Bobby Briggleston, billionaire playboy, heir to the Briggleston family media empire. What was that about? What was that? Oh, I must have just been for reading the book, I guess. Where was I? Billionaire playboy heir to the Briggleston family media empire. In fact, Dirk Warhard was himself a billionaire playboy, much wealthier than his undercover persona, but he'd play any role if it meant getting the job done. A wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in her mansion home, which Dirk Warhard had been instructed to infiltrate. His limousine pulled into the mansion driveway around midday. As he stepped out of the limo, the sun shone brightly into his eyes. Dirk Warhard hated the sun more than he hated anything in the world. He had been told so many times to stop looking directly into the sun, but to turn his back on an enemy was cowardice. He could never forgive. Pulsing with rage from the Dirk Warhard undercover method, Dirk Warhard pulled a pistol from his tuxedo jacket and fired 10 rounds directly in the heart of the sun. Case closed. He holstered the pistol and stepped into the party. Shortly after entering, he was met by the host, Samantha Keelight. She was his target, a known perpetrator of underground organized crime, and that person from whom he has to extract sensitive information. Howdy, he said to her. My name is Bobby Briggleston. But his name was not Bobby Briggleston. That was only his undercover alias. His name was Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard thought to himself, I'm Dirk Warhard, and then continued the conversation. Mr. Briggleston, it is a pleasure of pleasures to finally meet you, exclaimed Samantha Keelight. I've heard so much from you from our mutual friend. Wow. The mutual friend she spoke of was Dirk Warhard's handler, who briefed him on every mission. Dirk Warhard did not know this man's name, but Dirk Warhard disliked learning names. The only name he knew for certain was Dirk Warhard, and even that one was written on a card in his wallet for emergencies. A man in a servant's outfit approached them with a tray of shrimp cocktails. Hors d'oeuvres. The sight of food thrilled and angered Dirk Warhard. Hunger raged in his stomach, but he couldn't risk the mission. He stepped very close to the man holding the tray and subtly pressed his pistol to the man's sternum. You'll remove the food immediately, and you'll never show your face in this city again. Damn, Dirk, alright. Alright. The man began trembling violently, then nodded and turned for the exit. Dirk Warhard fired a warning gunshot at his feet, just to scare him. A hush fell over the entire party, but Dirk Warhard coolly holstered his pistol and said, "Saw some asbestos." The party-goers all nodded in appreciation, and a few began applauding. "Now then," declared Samantha Keelight, "may I show you around my home? A man of your distinction will surely admire my collection of art." "That's right," replied Dirk Warhard. "I am a man." And he was. Two of them stepped into an adjacent room, which was empty but for the paintings hung on every wall. Van Dorsen's mostly, said Samantha Keelight, though some on the far wall are by Farriot. "Do you have a favorite artist, Mr. Biggleston?" Jesus, this is so long. Oh my god, okay. Because there was only one name that Dirk Warhard truly knew, he replied, "Dirk Warhard." Several of the paintings looked to Dirk Warhard like food. To suppress the anger it aroused in him, he tore one of the paintings clean in half. "Asbestos," he explained. "Mr. Briggleston," said Samantha Keelight, "I did not invite you here to simply admire my art collection, nor to rid my home of asbestos. In fact, there is one particular piece of art I wish to show you that I think you will find very interesting." Dirk Warhard responded well to the statement, because he liked it when people gave him things that interested him. Samantha Keelight pulled a small parcel from a shelf, then turned it to Dirk Warhard. But the parcel was not a piece of art. It was a gun. She pointed the gun at him. "That's right, I know exactly who you really are, Dirk Warhard." Dirk Warhard quietly retrieved his wallet and checked the cards inside. She was correct. "You didn't think you'd fool me with this Bobby Briggleston nonsense, did you? I know your scummy face anywhere." Samantha Keelight fixed the gun on his temple. To me. "Tell me who sent you, or the next piece to hang on my wall will be your brains." Damn, alright. Jeez. Time slowed to a crawl. Dirk Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing thousands of different strategic maneuvers. His mind raced with the efficiency of a cheetah nailed to a missile, and after a mere half-second, which to Dirk Warhard felt like hours, the only strategy with even a glimmer of hope was clear to him. "Well," snarled Samantha Keelight, "what's it gonna be? Are you gonna start talking, or do I have to—" Samantha Keelight exploded. Blood and innards spotted across every inch of the room, drenching the various works of art and substantially lowering their value at auction. Dirk Warhard wiped a finger from his eyes. Weeks ago, he had secretly planted a bomb inside of Samantha Keelight, triggered by a switch inside the ring on his left hand. This was one of Dirk Warhard's signature techniques, and it had saved him dozens of times. He stepped over to where he vaguely recalled she had been standing and then adjusted his shirt cuffs and said, "What do you think? What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard." He then pulled out his pistol and said it again while holding a pistol, which he decided was cool. He repeated it while firing the gun several times, and that felt the coolest of all. Dirk Warhard still had no idea what role Samantha Keelight played in the perpetration of organized crime, but it wasn't his job to know things. The less Dirk Warhard knew, the more quickly he completed each mission, and this one had been done in record time. He pressed the mechanical implant on his neck to inform his handler that the mission was a success. Dirk Warhard stepped back into the party, where guests were in a panic over the sound of the explosion and gunshots. They turned and froze as he entered the room, dripping with Samantha Keelight. Dirk Warhard strode confidently towards the nearest servant holding a tray, grabbed a shrimp cocktail, and stuffed it in his mouth with a beastly vigor. Someone in the crowd yelled, "Oh my God! It's Dirk Warhard!" Dirk Warhard attempted to yell, "What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard." But his mouth was too full of shrimp, so instead he just fired his gun into the air several times. The party-goers began cheering and making out with each other. Then the president emerged from the crowd. "Dirk Warhard," said the president, "you saved us once again. I award you $10,000 cash." The crowd cheered again, and Dirk Warhard still couldn't speak, so he kept firing his gun. One of his bullets accidentally hit the president, who gave the thumbs up as he bleed out, grateful to have been killed by the famous Dirk Warhard. But the president's death didn't bother Dirk Warhard, who knew that there would always be another president. There would never be another Dirk Warhard. He stuffed another shrimp into his mouth and then crowd-surfed his way back to the limo as he yelled his famous catchphrase, "Nobody survives Dirk Warhard!" Just as cold as a shrimp, it was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Oh my god. That was a lot. That was a long story. Can I put this up in the library? Is that something I can do? Is there... wait. Yeah, that's it. Where's the library at? Wait, can I, like, actually put... Did I put the other Dirk... I thought I put the other Dirk Warhard one there. No, I got the All About Gardening. And that's a secrets book. I did get the first edition of Dirk Warhard, but it must not have saved that I put it away. That's fine. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a quick BRB. I will be right back. let's get back into it. Actually, let's take a little puffy real quick. Let's take a quick puffy real quick. Shall give an update. We're just chatting for a bit. Alright. I'm so excited. As you can tell, I got a bunch of these little clippies, all the little sprouts and stuff. I am a raver, if we could not tell. But yeah, I got like a whole mix of these little like clippies. So like I love making candy. I always make bracelets no matter what like concert I'm going to or show I'm going to. I always make bracelets and pass them out, even if it's not like known that people are gonna make bracelets, you know. I always do it because it's always fun. So I got some new beads and stuff too for candy because I mainly use a lot of nicer glass and like actual crystal beads. So I just got some simple plastic beads that are gonna look still adorable, fucking cute as shit. I'm very excited to make my goal is to just make an entire huge like gallon Ziploc bag just full of candy that I can just grab a big chunk of and just shove in my bag and then just be stocked for the night and not have to worry about prepping a whole bunch of bracelets like weeks before, you know, or like be stressing about it the week of. Because I will always do things for the very last second. Always. 100%. But let's take this little puffy. I have a bowl. It has some, oh goodness, it has some keef, and it also has a little glob of batter on top too, so it's real fancy. I also have this new bowl. I might have already showed you guys, but it's a little turtle, and it's also like rainbowy and spirally as well. It's really fucking cool. It's by Luca. Lookah. So, going to find one. There's my new clipper, which is my new favorite one as well. Has little mushrooms and such. Wait 1 second. Try to show you a bit better. Oh no. Yeah, it's little weed leaves, little lollipops, and little things like that. But, yeah. Pretty much. New favorite ever. Always have a clipper ready. They're so handy. Cheers! Okay, I don't know if you guys know this like trend that's going on. I seen it on Instagram. It's probably other places. I don't know. I don't have TikTok anymore. But it's the little orange fish, the like French little orange fish with arms and legs. It's so cute. It's my favorite. I love it so much. It's such a cute little fish. The song's been stuck in my head the entire day. So, it's that too. We are playing Wanderstop. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. Sweet. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's get back into it. Alright. Levels and steel. Orange. Levels and steel. I have that stuff in my brain. It's not gonna go anywhere too, I know it. I need more realty. That was this pretty tree over here, that's right. Stash that. Got that burrito beats. Stash that. And mint flavor. Yeah, add a mint flavor. Chip chip. I think I already have chip chip, so don't worry, dude. The realty will be done soon. And we can just go hit. Okay. I'll drink the rest of the tea. Oh, still a little bit too. Okay, that's sad. Drinking a bit more tea. Oh, you're back, dude, already? Okay.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is...
We already had this thought. So that's nice. At least you get the same memory if you drink the same tea. So it at least helps you not do the same tea. Okay, that is empty. Haha, empty. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry. God, I'm gonna have to play that for you guys, aren't I? Make some steam. Okay. That shit, move it over here. Just that, and then 1, 3. A little bit. And the chip chip, because that also adds mint. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Red and green is such a cool little color mix. Oh, do I have a tea cup down? I do not. Let me go do that. Level some steam. I really am gonna have to go back to you guys soon. I'm gonna have to go over my head. Oh, I did way too long. Yeah, that's my fault. I'm gonna sit with this one. Do you have a few left? Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's see how this tea is. Let's see what the new memory is. I'll take a sippy tea. I'll take a sippy tea.
Who would I say has wronged me?
Who would I say has wronged me?
It's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old.
Valid.
My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again.
A lot as a kid is actually really
and it's like, he lost his job.
Feel it.
That's what I remember.
It's just
that he was weak.
Try to have to reset all the time.
Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something?
Ooh, damn.
That's how I felt at the time.
Oh.
Then,
as long as you realize
years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all.
Good.
It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do.
I'm sorry.
There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. And I don't understand why.
Damn. Shit. I'm sorry. It's hard. Anyways. And then I understand telling your mom that. And like you have to realize that when you don't know the full picture, and most times the parents are going to tell you the full picture too. Shit. So close to the perfect cup. I don't need you right now, Laura. Actually, I need a couple minutes. We'll do it. Ah, thank you so much. There's that beautiful mint taste. Perfect, just perfect. Okay, great. I'm ready for the ceremony. Where should the bridal ceremony for me take place? Let's do it next to my sword. Great, I'll put my cup away and then meet you over there. Which means I will go collect your cup and wash it. And then meet you over there. This is actually genuinely a really cute little spot. Can I try to pick it up? I don't get it. Boro had no problem carrying it, so what's wrong with me? I'll fix this. That's what I'm good at. It's okay, Billy Bob. Alright, dude, you coming or what? This game is so fucking pretty. It's genuinely really cute. I love the art style. Oh, okay, that's cute. Alright, the altar is all set up. Let's get started. Ahem. Here upon this day, our community gathers here. gathers to conduct a bridal ceremony. Genjito. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest, me. Hi. I'm a demon hunter who aids and assists with the needs of this community. Hold on, what's your actual name? Oh, well, we're not supposed to use our names when we're on quests. According to the hunter's manual, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism and self-absorption. It is better to only be seen as a demon hunter in service of the community. No more, no less. So yeah, sorry. That's stupid though. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really supposed to stick to what the book's telling me to do. Anyway, where was I at? Oh yes! I'm a member of the Order of the Demon Hunters, a society more than 6,000 years old. Wow, so old. Hang on a second. When are you gonna start killing demons? I wanna watch a demon die. Oh right, well, about that. I mean, there aren't really, that many demons alive anymore. We killed almost all of them already. Isn't that a testament to the ruthless efficiency of the Order of Demon Hunters? But then, why are you here? Well, since there are so few demons left to kill, demon hunters had to start finding other ways to help. Like helping out around the community, doing social work, that sort of thing. These days, civic unrest causes far more problems for people than demons do, statistically speaking. So, it's where we can make an impact statistically. Whoa. That word. What about the weapons on your belt, though? They look cool. You don't use them for killing? What? No. These are ceremonial. I've never used them. Anyway, to get back on track, this is my first quest to a new community. So I'm here to assess the needs of the community and then provide whatever support I can. The community needs you to demonstrate cool demon hunter magic. They never taught us much magic in school. Years ago I knew how to make a smoke cloud. I could try that. That sounds great. Alright, well, here goes. Is that it? That's super hard to do. I haven't had to make one of these in years. I guess I thought there'd be more smoke. Magic like this is just for fun. You don't actually use it for anything. Besides, my role here isn't to do magic. It's to provide direct help for people. I'm sworn to help the community, and I will stick to the commitment no matter what. Are there any questions at this point? Nope, no questions. Well, that's pretty much all I can think of. As far as my story goes, that's me. Since I can't think of anything else, I hereby conclude this bridal ceremony. Great, we're done. Yep, the ceremony is over. Cool. Bye. Oh wait, hold on. So, I don't suppose you'd, feel like maybe, saying anything more about you? You don't have to, but, would you maybe want to share anything? Just, if you want. No. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. That's totally okay. Yeah, thanks for, the tea. Yeah. Sorry, bro. This character does not open up to people like that so easily. Right? Ooh, I do need coffee too. Hi, Gerald. How's your curse doing? wandering endlessly. The fog is wafted and waved. It lifts, it descends, and always we move through it as beasts, endless, forever wandering. So, not good. We are the becoming. We are the pain of becoming. We are forever. Do you remember me? Do you remember the shop? I remember life itself, splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk, tossed from the wolf's cradle. Do you remember Timothy? Timothy? Timothy. Aren't you proud? Aren't you proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy? Oh gosh, I don't really, know what to do here. There's much to do. The undying call to purpose. Forever. Just hang in there, okay? I'm sure you'll get better. Forever. Forever. Yeah, Gerald seems real fucked up. Hey, Boro, we sort of need to talk about Gerald. Say, Boro has noticed something. Our shop radio appears to be having problems. Have you noticed the radio yet in the corner by the stairs? It's quite an old and finicky machine. You see, the dial may be getting stuck on certain unfortunate frequencies, producing static. If you hear the static, you can simply adjust the dial back to a more normal sounding frequency. Or if you do not wish to hear the radio at all, you can set the dial to mute. That way it will simply be the gentle music of nature itself flowing into our shop. Should Boro be requesting for a person to come and fix the radio one of these days? Perhaps. Although I will say I'm starting to become quite used to it. One of the imperfections even. Yes, there are days even I will be letting hours pass by me in a delirious fog of perpetual static noise. Of course, perhaps constant static is not to Miss Alta's liking, so I'll let you reset the radio whenever you like. Boro, Gerald's curse seems to be getting a lot worse. Yes, he is producing more thick purple smoke that is healthy for humans. We should do something to help him. Well, to be honest, curses are not quite Boro's specialty. From time to time I have seen them around here, but they are always a mystery. It is quite sad when a person is passing through with an affliction and cannot be helping. But I'll be keeping an eye out, and I'll let you know if I see any possible aid for a friend. Hello, miss. Is there something I can be assisting you with? Nope. Just okay. Oh yeah, radio. Yeah, I like that. That's vibey. That's fun. Look at that. Let me guess, you want to do another ceremony? Hello? Are you okay? Is something wrong? I'll just check in on you later. What the fuck? Whoa, where did he go? Gotta pet the fluffing. Alright, there you go, dude. I should go out and probably grab some more tea just to be ahead of that. New teacup! Wait, is it purple? Oh my god, wait, it's so cute! Oh, I can't wait to wash it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A new teacup. No, no, get on the train, get on the train. Get on. Yes! Okay, let's start putting the cups back on the shelf, okay? Fuck. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Oh, are we gonna think? Deep thoughts. Okay. But okay, we're just sitting. I mean, pretty view. That is a beautiful tree. Whoa. Hi, Fluffin. Do you have mail? You don't. I don't really care about you, bro. Get out of my tea shop. Wait, look at this. Look at this. I love it. Oh my god. It's a little like jack-o'-lantern purple cauldron with little like bat in it. I need that. I need that immediately. Oh my god. That's my favorite teacup. No one else gets to use that teacup. That is only my teacup. It's going on the top shelf. Right in the center. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, I'm very happy. I find teacup. Okay, we need to get more actual tea though. So let's continue doing that. Okay, I need to press shift to sprint. Shift to sprint, my dude. Well, I'm so sad. April's already almost over. I can't believe how quickly 420 came and passed and just bro, I'm sad. 420 always goes by way too quickly. I'm presting. Sweet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, Ponty. Oh, shit. Okay. You know what, I'm just gonna go around and clean for a bit, actually. I want to see if I can find another teacup. Ooh. Was ist das? A trinket. Ooh. I'll go put the trinket somewhere inside. I'll go decorate the place. I know I don't have much inventory space. Ooh, that what? Let's go up here. Oh, so I have to be on the fucking ladder. I probably have to be on the ladder. Oh, I just realized that he has a bunch of seeds in there, bro. I can steal his seeds. Wait, that sounded... Rewind. Erase. Take that back. I did not say that. I said nothing of the sort. Okay. Continuing with... Oh yeah, I need to collect tea too. But I wanna find more teacups. I need more teacups. Wait, stop. Stash. Just a ladybug? Okay. I mean, alright. Sure. Here. We're going there. Stash that, and then put the basic mugs down there. For now. Okay. Oh, you're back, Gerald. I don't have the heart to deal with this mission right now, honestly. Plus, I should just prep some more tea, too. So let me actually start getting more tea. And ad is gonna start soon, so I'm just gonna continue looking for tea. I'm not gonna chat with anyone yet. Oh, brambles. Damn. Sort of seems like it's infecting, like, us, almost. Oh no. Okay. We need more tea anyway. Here's our tea balls. Or tea bushes. Reminds me of Stardew Valley, the like tea that you can learn from Carolyn? I think is Pierre's wife's name. Goodness. Love that game. So much. Oh, okay. I can't actually get to those tea ones. Sounds good. The ad should be ending soon. Alrighty. Wait. Is that another teacup? Oh my god, wait, is it a really pretty, like, star one? Oh my god. Wait a second. This one's also so cute. Wait a second. Or I'll just sit and wait calmly for the teacup. I'll take it in the meantime. Also, if you guys haven't tried it yet, the Crunchy dessert mix. It has the strawberry ice cream, candy apple, and key lime pie flavor. Yes. Great for cottonmouth. Great candy just in general. Let's take another recipes. Is the cup there? Hold on a second. No, because wait, that's such a cute cup too. Stop. Oh my god. Wait, how are you supposed to drink out of that? Genuine question though. Like, let's puff on it, okay? end it there. Okay. I'm also going to... Actually, no, I'm not. As long as it cuts around a bit. And that, wait for a bit. Stash that. Is there any other tools I had? Nope. Okay. Oof. Okay, dude. Are you feeling any better? Hello? Gerald? Wait, are you and Demon Hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? Okay. Sure. Damn, I'm like scared. Hey, feeling any better? What's going on? Is there some reason why nobody's talking anymore? Can you hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Oh damn, what the fuck? Boro, has something strange happened? Nobody's talking to me. It's like everyone has gone mute. Indeed. Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention, but it does nothing. Very interesting. I believe this may be a signal. A signal? A signal of what? Here, come with me. I'll show you what I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, we are going in here. Here we go. You have seen the shrine by now, yes? The shrine is the most important artifact. Surely it is, but not yet usable. Let us fix that. There we go. The shrine is a sacred place. It is where we return to when we are needing to see something new. What do you mean by something new? It is different for everybody. I cannot say what it will be for you. All it will do is point you towards the next step, whatever that may be. Whenever you're ready for that, please take a seat in front of it. In the meantime, you may also continue to tend to the shop if you wish. As long as you are our tea warrior and know that Wanderstop is in good hands. Alta stares at the mysterious shrine. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander. Yeah. This is a really pretty game. This is so cute. Okay. Whoa. Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. Oh God. What's going on? Where am I? Someone, please.
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Oh. Right. That's right.
You're a fighter. A warrior.
Of course. Yes, I remember.
See what I mean? You knew all along.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I forgot.
It's okay. I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise. Do you remember what your goal is?
Yes, to find Master Winters and train
No.
with her.
Not that one. The bigger goal.
The bigger goal? No, I've forgotten that too. What's
To
the bigger
defeat
goal?
anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
Gotcha. What about for the next 10 years?
No. You can do much better than 10 years. If you work hard enough, you could go the entire rest of your life without losing. Think about it. Undefeated for the rest of your life.
I think that's impossible. How can I even do that?
It's not impossible. Not for you. None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible.
With your help?
Of course. I would be honored.
Thank you.
I just need you to push yourself a little bit harder.
Right, of course. Just tell me what to do.
I've got you, Alta. You're going to be okay. You're going to be amazing.
This sounds really weird and scary. I don't like this. This feels so wrong. Oof, burr. Getting chilly. Getting chilly. Welcome back, miss. What just happened? That is an excellent question. It would appear a clearing has changed. Oh, it's all like cream and orange color. And can I say it's a most delightful change at that? Look at all these colors. It is very nice. It's a nice, like, complete flip. Wait, did this happen because I sat down at the shrine? It seems so. Just as Boro promised, something new has come to pass. What about my sword? Where's my sword? It seems to be your sword is right where we left it, on the tree stump. Perhaps not everything has changed. Might be best to explore the clearing and learn more. Oh, the plants I planted gone? It would seem they are, yes. Okay. Oh, and look at this. Boro can see that already a new customer is arriving. Would you care to go say hello? Perhaps she is even needing your help with something. There's still much for us to do, and I'm so grateful for your patience, Miss Alta. Please take care, as always. This is such a cozy thing. Oh, it makes my heart so happy. Can we also talk about Bloomin' Rage Lost Records? I'm so fucking happy about that. It brought me back to my childhood in such a good way. It was a nostalgia I've been needing since COVID started. Just like that little bit of comfort and shit that I'm just used to loving from back in my childhood. Because I love Life is Strange, and it was made by the same people, but they didn't let what was it? Square Enix. They didn't let Square Enix like sort of control where the narrative was gonna go, because it was just fully made by, I'm trying to remember the name of the designers for it, but I am coming up with blank, so if I remember I'll let you know. Hello. Shoo, be gone with you. What? You heard what I said. I don't need an eavesdropping from the competition. Competition? Damn, Skibby. You probably thought you were the only merchant in these woods, didn't you? Well, guess what? Some of us are doing real salesmanship out here. But no, you have a problem with the basic tenets of healthy market competition. You think no one else has the rights to do your honest business, right? Isn't that what you think? What? Don't play stupid mumbling fool with me. I can see right through it. We both know you'd do anything to keep all the profits for yourself. I'm pretty sure everything here is for free. There are no profits. That's what you want me to believe. But I'm not worried. Once I set up shop, it's over for you in your little socialist utopia. What exactly do you sell? I bet you'd like to know that. I bet you'd love to have the edge on me. What's up, titties? I'm not falling for. What do you sell? Ever again? Wanderstop is a tea shop, so if you don't sell tea, we're not competitors. Oh, suddenly miseducated over here knows all about economics. So you want to know what I offer customers? It's simple. Firm products, higher prices, harsh, unasked for life advice. All that and it's back in the head on your way up. Typically you have to offer people something they want. Psh, that's the coward's business plan. Nobody wants a smack in the head. But that's why you have to sell them on it. You have to stop thinking about what the customer wants and start focusing on what you want them to want. Okay, now. If you ever had to even sneeze down my business textbook, you'd already know this. Pretty sure we're still not competitors. Huh, look at you, naive, optimistic, clouded judgment, destroying you, but some might feel guilty about running your little enterprise into the ground. Not me. Gotta get your pleasant face out of here and let me set up shop. Would you like a tea while you set up? Hell no, we don't want tea. Alright. Sounds good, bro. Seems like my tools must have been put on the rack too when I... No. My cups. My cups. I don't have my star in my spooky cup. Oh, I'm so sad actually. What the fuck? Genuinely actually so upset by that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well. Damn. That makes me want to go out and do some sweeping first. I have to collect tea again too, I believe. Tea, all of the tea. Give me it all. I'm not seeing many piles at her so far. Would be stopping to pick up or sweep the dirt piles, but see you later. They're just puffins. think the only other thing I can do is just trim up these. Oh, this is all pink now too, the moss and the grass and everything. That's adorable, actually. Ooh, and tea basket. Oh, that's good. Okay. I don't want to sit there. I don't need to sit there anymore. Let's go figure out what kind of plant this is. Oh, look at the new little observatory dome. It's not a dome. It is a dome, though. Wait, where's... That was the garden plot then, huh? Well, I guess it can't just be anywhere, huh? There, nope. Aha, okay. Perfect. That. We have to go here, that's fine. Alright, let's go water the plant. That's so cute. Wait, it reminds me of Birds of Paradise. It sort of grows that same sort of like sharp little shape. Very pretty, actually. Very nice plant. Okay. Gosh. Let's grab this little fruit. Snow cone. Okay. Cute guy. Bush. Messberry plant. Bite berry tree. Flowering snarks. Flowering snarks. That sounds like an ingredient from like the Harry Potter universe. Tastes like citrus, milk, and whatever you most frequently ate for breakfast as a child. Citrus milk and honey nut Cheerios or butter noodles, I don't know, but stash. Let's try planted some other stuff. It's all pink and blue, so let me see. Anything too blue? Okay. Blue crumba. That's what this is. Sweet. Okay. Do I have to go back out and talk to that lady? Oh shit. She set up real quick. They were not the lucky cat. What the hell? How'd you get it set up so quickly? That's right. We're open for business. Are you ready for profits? Are you ready for marketing? Are you ready to get your face kicked in the savings? Then come on down and see them, losers. Okay. Alright. Here I am. And what of it? What can I buy? I'm ready to see this shop. Ready to confront the crushing brood of competition? Fine by me. Behold, consumerism. Jesus. Little meow meow. I really want little meow meow. Yes, what is it? What does this icon mean? Is this your face? You can't possibly be the stats. Those are nanobucks. That's how much they cost. Okay, fine, but I don't have nanobucks. Never heard of a nanobuck. Never heard of a nanobuck? How are you a small business owner? The nanobuck is an international currency. The nanobuck is the gold standard. I think you're making this up. I'm not making this up. How dare you accuse me of deceit? That's it, you're gonna make me. Where is it? Here we go, Professor Currency's all-around book of economics, volume 1. This is infant stuff. It's pathetic that I even need to give this to you. Thanks, Emma. I'll use this information to crush you. Ha! The volume 1? You wish. Let's talk through my volume 12. Now that's economics. Volume 12. I still have nightmares about volume 12. How about if I sell you something in exchange for nanobucks? You're talking about a barter? Sure. I'll bring you something, and you can buy it off me. Let's see this thing first, Missy. I'm committing to nothing until it's in front of me. Alright, I'll bring you an item. Just give me a minute. Alright, let's read this damn book. I'm skipping it. I'm not reading this whole thing. What? What a terrible way to live, and every day tens of thousands of people died simply from overexerting their brains trying to figure out the system. However, at the beginning of the Crimson Age, the government decided that enough was enough. Their solution was to form a special committee to stop money-related thinking deaths, which gathered once every 3 months for an hour to discuss and deliberate on a brand new system of valuing goods and services. And after 6 months of congregation, they had invented the system which we use to this very day, economics. Alright. State your business. Wants trade. What's this? It's the book I gave you. What is this nonsense? Since it looks like you haven't sold anything yet, I thought you could use this book on economics. Now listen here, Missy, before you try getting smart with me. What I'm doing here is establishing brand presence. I'm building local awareness. It's an investment in the future. These things take time. Good advice. I'm writing all of this down. No, these are my private techniques. No copying me. Get out of here with my own damn book and bring me something I can actually use. Okay. I'm just gonna put it upstairs because putting it right there. I was sad I thought the book left. Okay, and the picture stayed. Why didn't my teacup stay? Whoa. Hi. Hello. Spooky man. Alrighty. A fine day to you. Hi, this is Wanderstop. It's a tea shop. You don't say. How marvelous. A cup of tea sounds most restorative, but I would ask that you first allow me a moment of rest. On a journey such as mine, one's strength must be minded carefully at all times. Rest is the utmost priority. Once I am recuperated, you can be certain we will discuss tea at length. Sounds good. Sweet. Tea's new, or the tree's new. There's grass and stuff on it. I'm so sad about my cups, guys. I love my little teacups. Can I get tea for anyone here? Anyone need anything? Oh, shit. Oh, her. Do I have items? Oh, great. Search that. What can I give you? What can I sell to you at least? A pot. That's sweet. I'm gonna try to find a new teacup. Whoa! Damn! Well, clearly since stuff doesn't stay forever, I might as well sell it. State your business. You want to trade? What are you talking about? You want to hold me anything? Won't be fooled into trading something for nothing, not again. Store policy, only buy things that actually exist. Try harder if you want to rip me out next time. But drink it. Top. There we go. There we go. Let's see it. Alright, not too shabby. What's its story? What's so special about it? I'll just make up that whole thing. It's, you know, an ancient room. An ancient room. I see everyone and their grandmother's got an ancient room lying around. Well, let me explain to you what's so special about this ancient room. It's a reward for saving an entire village. Oh, tell me about this village. What was the trouble? Ghost moved into the homes and drove the property insurance way up. And how did you handle the situation? Let's see here. I fought for more affordable housing to create equal opportunity for the ghosts. Well, I can't say I approve of equal opportunity, but I hate it less than I hate ghosts. Alright, I can make use of this room. I hate history. I like that. Or it has history. I like that. You got yourself a tray. Now pick one and only one item to take with you. And you can take Lord Meow Meow. Finished. Good. After this, it's nanobucks or nothing. Yay! I got little Meow Meow. I fucking love little Meow Meow. The little Meow Meow goes on the best pedestal. Wait. Where does little Meow Meow go? I think so real fast to go right here, right? Yeah. That's so cute. Alright, dude. Whoa, too close. Miss Shopkeeper. Yes? How do I say this? I have a question for you that may sound quite peculiar. Does the name Alta have any meaning to you? Yeah, that's me. It's truly you. Yes? My heavens. My heavens, what a beautiful and surprising world we live in. The warrior Alta is before me, the strongest fighter of the modern era. You know me? Know you. I've been to see you fight. Twice. I saw you at the Royal Arena 3 years ago. It was, how do I say, it changed my life. Truly. In fact, because of that fight, I began using false advance in combat. I had only ever been using the serpentine advance. But the false advance gave me more flexibility when disarming opponents. There. Ooh, crunchies. And honestly, could be real quick and just do a little stretch. But I'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's continue on. I try to ease into the opponent's offhand if they're armed. Interesting. What do you do to gain from shifting the weight? If I don't have to reach advantage, it lets me approach easier. Oh, interesting. I want to try for it myself. Oh, and the second time I saw you was just last fall. You fought Lady Ash in Speria. Right, yes. Remember, that was a good match. Please, do not play me with your false modesty. You wiped the floor with her. She put up a fight. Again, I have no need for this sort of humility. We both know of your strength. And now I've run into you purely by fate here, in the middle of nowhere. And you run in the tea shop, is that right? Yeah, yes, that's what I do now. Just briefly, I'll be back debugging soon, I think is probably the better answer. You have discovered a new form of training in the most unconventional vocation. Making tea, I would never have thought to try it. What new abilities will this unlock for you in combat? Is it strength and poise, or is it mental training? No, do not tell me. I only wish to see the results. I need a chopstick. Give me 1 second. Chopstick is on. You surpass us all. Once again, I am stunned but not surprised. Thank you. Oh, my apologies. I never introduced myself. My name is Ren. I have to come to these woods seeking personal growth to find new strength. Meeting you has affirmed that I am walking an honorable path. I hope your journey goes well. My journey is taking the course it must take. I need only surrender to it. And of course the journey has led me here, to you. The world turns with purpose, it seems. I guess, let me know if you want tea. Tea, of course, and all the excitement I've nearly forgotten. Yes, let's have a cup. Sure, what would you like? I must say, meeting you here has reminded me of the passion I felt in my youth. Back then, the world felt spontaneous and alive. True gifts of surprise and delight feel rare and rarer to come by as I get older. But seeing you here has felt like a call to action, to be inspired and to chase what feels most alive. Please, won't you bring me a cup of tea that calls to mind passion and the pursuit of one's dreams? That is what I desire most right now. I'll do my best. We'll see where we can go with that. Thank you. Alright, I feel bad. Temporary amnesia. Tasteless. Thoughts of a time innocence. So maybe the bite theory? She was like sort of reminding him of like younger days. It might be bite theory. But he was also talking about a child. Brings to mind passion. Nostalgic for something that never actually experienced. I'm gonna try Biteberry. It's gold and the blue. Yeah, but let's do some gardening first. I need yellow seeds. Is there not yellow seeds somewhere? Yes, there are. Over here. Stash that. Plenty of yellow seeds. Let's see if we can find an empty cup. Oh, just a pot. I'm leaving it there. Gold in the middle and something on the outside. It's water. Let's spend a little more time. Oh, we got some fruits. Okay, field guide. We have the wailing tree now. Confident in their ability to do math. So I'm gonna guess it's blue around gold then, so let's try one more. Whoa. Okay, that's a cool tree. That's a very cool tree. Oh wait, yeah, I need to water it one more time. One more fruits on here. Oh, Biteberry. Change your thoughts of a time of innocence. And then maybe pink with a bunch of gold on the outside. Let me try blue with a bunch of gold on the outside. So that's a new plant. Okay. Wait. Oh. No wonder why. It was empty. Oh. There we go. Well, the old woman over there is trying to run Wanderstop out of business. I see. Should we be concerned? No, she doesn't seem to be making any money. Ah, I see. In that case, I am presenting my plan to handle the situation. Do nothing. What do you think of Bora's business plan? It's restrained. In fact, my first idea was to do even more restrained. I wanted to do less than nothing. But then I remembered that it's not possible, so nothing it is. To be honest with you, I'm not especially worried about our new competition. Perhaps it'll even be fun. Yet surely fun is the primary goal of all this competition between business. Sure, Bora. Sure. Nice theory. Okay. I need some pink. Some pixels. Oh yeah, stop sign. There are plants around here. Could have sworn. No. Okay. That's there. That there. Drop out of there. And then that no. Not the base, but I can. Oh, it was golden and pink, right? That's right. Okay, I'm going back over here then. Oh, that's so pretty actually. That's so cute. Hell melon. Oh, that is adorable. Oh my god, wait. The fucking pockets are full. Okay, that's fine. It is just fine. Alrighty. Let's just go stash this real quick. It's just an ingredient, right? Yeah, for real. Okay. Go right there. Actually, I'm gonna put the other one that was right there too over there. Whoa. Who was that? I don't even know who that person is. Oh. There you go. Who's in the tea area? Excuse me. Who's this person? Hello. Welcome to Wanderstop. It's a tea shop. Do you want tea? Tea? Not feeling very good. Just want to sit down. Okay, sure. Okay. Sure. Oh, what does she have to say now? Huh. Here comes the sucker now. Sucker? I looked over the garbage you gave me and guess what? I got a bargain. It's not trash at all, it's an antique. These babies sell for an unthinkable amount in the gray market. You know, I almost feel bad for you. Not quite, but almost. Sure, but you also get its curse. Think I'll fall for it, give me back the trash, it's cursed again? Nice try, girl. A whole generation of necromancers have already tried that on me. Gotta say, the whole thing has put me in a rare good mood. It's had quite a horrifying effect on me. I'm feeling generous. Cough. So I'll tell you what. You can take one more thing off the counter free of charge. Really? Hey, this ain't an olive branch, but from your stupidity and not seeing the value of your own property. I feel bad for you. I feel cold, black pity. The way you look at a sick animal. Pathetic. That's generous of you, thanks. Do not say those words. Do not thank me. Just pick a stupid item and get out of here. That's adorable. It's gonna go. I really can't place it up here anywhere. Alright, it's just gonna go right there then. Well, this kitty meow can be there. It's fine though. The customer asked me for tea that evokes passion. What kind of ingredients should I use for that? How interesting. Or I wasn't sure. It doesn't sound quite like any ingredient I could be thinking of, but perhaps that is okay. Sometimes a customer will be open to many possible flavors of tea, not knowing for sure will, until they drink it. I would suggest that you simply bring them whichever flavor feels right to you, and if they wish for something else, they will say so. How does that sound? Alright. Alright, which was... And I'm gonna try the dietary then. Do I have... I do have tea on me too. Too bad. Blackberry. Cute. Look at that. Actually, give me one moment, guys.
I have Shark Tales playing in the background. This is background thing to watch, but I haven't been moving this. I haven't seen it in such a long time. Fucking love Shark Tales. This is music. Grab this rip. Oh, rips, please. I feel you, Walter. I feel you. Alright. Cheers.
There's like some nice green rocks since I poured the batter on top. Ooh, yum. It's so good. Got batter and weed, and I just picked up some new weed. And just picked up some new batter too. So I'm very happy. Alright. Whoa. Hello. Whoa. There we go. You said tea before. Yes. This is a tea shop. Do you need something? I'm not feeling very good. For a long time now. A pain in my chest. Something to relieve the pain, perhaps. Is that what you want? Tea to help with your pain? If you haven't, I'll take a look. Something else? The mind. It focuses only on the pain. Can the tea give my mind another thing to think of? Something to think of other than the pain? I'll do my best. Damn. I mean, I feel you, Billy Pop, but like, damn. Okay, but whoa. Taking the narrow one first. Okay, we're so close though. Need to give it to this dude. Ren was his name, I think? Here you go. Passion tea. Excellent. Let's have a taste. I like that he actually lifts up his mask to drink it. My goodness. Are there bite burgers in this? What a delightful selection, Warrior Alta. Oof. When I drink whiteberry tea, I'm reminded of the farm and the plot of land where I was raised. My father ambitious and thoughtful, my mother kind and emboldening. I was truly lucky. Those days held endless possibility. I cared for nothing but the wind and the weeds I dreamed of. Sigh. Will I ever again feel such joy for life, such unfettered belief in the goodness of the world? Passion, Warrior Altar. Passion was never more alive for me than at this time. Yes, I am very grateful for the tea you have brought me. It is exactly what I have hoped for. Thank you. Say, as long as I have your ear a moment, I must ask you something. There is a story that I've heard about you, and I simply must inquire whether it's true or not. Sure, go ahead. You were trained in sword combat by the old master Ironheart, were you not? You see, there's a tale I've heard told a number of times about you training with him. I've heard it said that at your graduation from his school you boasted of your unparalleled skill. Damn. And apparently Master Ironheart, widely regarded as the foremost expert in modern sword combat, was so disgruntled by your hubris that he contrived to humiliate you. He personally challenged you to a longsword duel, his own preferred weapon, on your very graduation day. And I am told, Warrior Alta, that you in fact disarmed him right there in front of the student body. Of course, all who were in attendance would have been strictly ordered to never speak of it. But with you here in front of me, I simply must ask, is it true? That was a lot, dude. I would just say I'm ordered to never speak of it. Guess that seems like it's gonna be like painful for my character to talk about. Of course. I understand. Please forgive my line of questioning. I did not mean to be intrusive. Nevertheless, can I simply say that I feel confident you would have beaten him had the situation arisen? Thank you for indulging me. Oh, sorry, bro. Let me follow you, because you're gonna set the fucking cup down. I'll be right there, aren't you? Right on the nope. Are you gonna put it on the table? You good, bro? Why didn't you just put it? You know what? Never mind. Alright, now a pain relieving tea. Let's look in our book here real quick. Oh, relieving physical pain. Okay. Physical pain and also relieving mental. Maybe a pale melon and the snuff cone? Let's test it out. Oh fuck, do I have another T-ball though in my... I know, I have one stuff though. Okay. That's fine. Oh! Perfect. There's already tea to be dried. Waiting for that then. Oh, did I drink any of that for myself? I don't think I did. Let's try. Perfect filled cup. Yeah, so cool. Let's try out this tea.
Innocence. I hate that word. You know, sometimes I look at other people, and they still haven't learned this fundamental lesson about how everything comes from hard work. And I think to myself, that's innocence. That person is still completely naive. It's like they're still living in a dream where things are going to be okay. Things aren't going to be okay.
Okay, she's like actually very depressed. It's okay, Billy Pop. Damn. Wait. Did the actual interior of the tea shop change too? If so, that's pretty wild. Alright, let's get this teacup again. Alright. Hey dude, sorry. Alright, just making sure it wasn't all weird. Make our next batch of tea. Snow cone. Lemon. And I still need tea balls, but they're probably done drying now, so let me go grab that and add that in. Well, at least the other ingredients are packed. Let's go get some more ingredients in. Ooh, more misses. Which means more teacups, possibly. Little clay one, okay. Actually, wait. Are there more messes around? Yes, there are. Ooh. Oh, the tea is strong. That's what that little alarm bell is. Any houses, so we can hear it open. Oh, this is where the growing plot was. It's a little far away. Not too bad though. Just going walking around in loops, I guess. Oh, here we go. And boop. Aha. Alright. I'll talk to you in a second, Rex. Let me go make some pain relieving tea for a friend. Well, not for a friend, but for a customer. That way. Alright, got the other one strapped in there. Let's get right back up there. Alrighty. Let's see what this is like. The perfect amount of tea. Here you go. Okay. Did it help with the pain? Yes. There's a calming in my chest. The pain is quieting. Not gone. Never fully gone. Just a little quieter. Yes, this is good. Thank you. What about taking your mind off the pain? Many thoughts are going away. Yes, thoughts and feelings are fleeting. Is that, good? Yes, it is good to not remember. I prefer it. This is good. I'm glad to have it. This cup of tea. I must do something in exchange. I will make you something as a gift for the tea. A wind chime. Yes, I will build a wind chime for your shop. Is this acceptable? Yeah, I love a wind chime. Okay, it will take a moment. I will return. Thanks for making a wind chime. I love wind chimes. I think they're really cute. Oh, many flowers of the flower cross pointy and orange. Cross pointy, warmy. Alright, we're switching. We're switching radio. So what exactly happened to the other customers? Gerald and Demon Hunter, are they dead? Oh goodness, no. They're being very much alive indeed. They're simply somewhere else, in a place not visible to the two of us. Do you think Gerald is okay? Miss Alta, I'm so sorry, but he's on his own path now, a journey all to himself. Like you, Borel is concerned about Gerald's curse. Not an easy thing to be dealing with. Not at all. Will we see him again? I hope so, but it's not being a thing I can predict. And if we do not see him, then we will trust in him to resolve the curse on his own. Is that okay? Can I ask for your patience if our paths do not happen to cross with his again? It just feels like there was more to do. Of course, I understand. And one day there may be more to do, but it is not being in our control for now. I'm hoping very much that you'll be able to complete everything which is in your power to do so. Hello, miss. I'm having an idea if you might indulge me. Do you see the hanging pots over there? Before you showed up, Boral had spent a bit of time filling all of them with lovely plants. It was quite beautiful, yes, but all gone now. Sigh. So it caused me to do something. Miss Alta said she would like specific tasks to complete. Yes? Well, what if you were helping me out? Fill out these hanging pots with some new plants. What do you say? Could you be taking some of the time for this task? But what if the clearing changes and we lose all of them again? Well, yes, I'm supposing such a thing could certainly happen. But Miss Alta, should we really stop making things beautiful simply because they may disappear in the future? To me, the task of temporary decorating is sounding quite lovely. What do you say? Maybe if I find the time for it? Of course, there's no rush at all. Simply if you find yourself in the mood. Any plants at all will be fine in the pots. Burrow is certainly not being very picky. And perhaps you'll find the task easier if you use a miniature pot. Most plants can be picked up and replanted using this miniature pot. There are several lying around the shop. It's not necessary, simple, the little convenience of you, if you desire it. Please let me know when the hanging pots outside are filled. I would very much love to be seeing them. If you are taking the task on, of course. Who can say? Sweet. Okay. Oh yeah, I should try out the tea from my save. Oh yeah. No! Just a little bit over. That's fine. Let's go see what this one tastes like.
Whoa. Hang on. must have drank this too quickly. I'm, getting a feeling of... Whoa. Oh. Wait. Hang on. Huh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Is he dripping out? What the
Starting to come
fuck?
back now. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. I don't even know how to describe that.
Damn.
It was
like, are you
I
okay,
just
Billy Pop?
felt so light. I felt kind of weirdly free in a way I've never felt
It's
before.
like the pain reliever tea
I
and
just
like mixed with amnesia tea.
Oh, God. Why does this... I'm back in myself and I just feel so... gross. I can't do that again. No, there's no way. I'll lose myself in this. It would be so easy. I would... Yeah. No. I can never do this again. Absolutely not.
Okay. I will never have you drink that tea again. Damn. Okay. I love the viney little... Oh, it makes me so happy. Like, look at the little design. It's so cute. Anyway. Let's take a look at this play one. That's pretty cute. I like the wobbliness of it. It's pretty adorable. Alright. Hello. I have done it. I have built the wind chime. It is here now. It is good. Thanks. Yes. Alright. Rex, you need me now? How are you doing? Quite well, thank you, in fact. I was just thinking I would make a request. Have you ever heard of silver moonlight tea? It's a variety that I drank once with Indian monks. The taste of it brought my tongue near to bursting. It was blisteringly potent drink. Yet when the feeling subsided, I experienced a tremendous oneness with myself and the world around me. I do not often wish for it, but at the moment, I find myself desiring a cup. 1 second. A lot of reading. Perhaps all this talk of passion has stoked my adventurous side. Sure. How do you make it? Monks place 1 raspberry, 1 chip, 1 pale melon, and a mushroom into a pot of hot water. With dried tea leaves, of course. Is that too much to ask? Raspberry, chip, pale melon, mushroom. Got it. Thank you, Warrior Alta. Have to clear it out. Hello, Miss. Burrow is having a thought, if you might indulge me. When our clearing changed, as you know, all of our plans were lost, but I've noticed that the pictures inside the shop appear to have stayed exactly as they were before. Anything that was inside the picture frame is still here with us now. Therefore, I'm thinking that perhaps it would be good to use the Cadmons to build up some photo memories. After all, if we're going to once again lose our work, it would be nice to have something to remember it by. So if you're filling up our picture frames with some photographs, these might be photographs of anything, or I was not meaning to suggest a particular object. Is this something of interest to you? Sure. Please come by and see me when she puts them up. That's cute then. Okay. I hate it. I must leave now. Thank you for the tea. Yes, it was good. Yes, okay, goodbye. Alright, man. Maybe no. I don't know. Other person. Hello, book lovers. It's Book by Night. But again, I have to say it's been a long time since I received such a positive response to a book with Edge of a Bullet. Well, I really liked it, so here's another Dirk Warhard novel. This time it's the fastest bullet alive. I hope you like it as much as Dirk likes justice. Later, readers. A new book. The location, outer space. The mission, Dirk Warhard going to outer space. The man, Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard knew only one thing about outer space. Anything would kill in outer space stays there for good. He couldn't remember where he had learned this piece of information, but it was about to save his life. 2 days ago, he had boarded a spaceship bound for Global Alliance Space Station. Most field agents require extensive training. Whoa, okay. Words. Sorry, guys. One too many wrong bits, okay? To prepare for a mission to space, but Dirk Warhard has no ordinary agent. He completed the 3-week training program in a mere 6 hours, taught himself physics in order to build his own spaceship, and most importantly, he could hold his breath for up to 30 minutes at a time. This last point was important because Dirk Warhard didn't trust the government-issued spacesuit he'd been given. It was common knowledge that this government filled their spacesuits with government air, a type of air subsidized by the government for public use, and so it had inevitably been breathed by all manner of degenerates such as actors and theater performers and improv comedians. Dirk Warhard trusted air that only he had ever breathed, so throughout the mission, he only had allowed himself to breathe once every 30 minutes, as to consume as little of the degenerate air as possible. At this very moment, he had just taken one such breath. He was floating in space, just outside of the Global Alliance Space Station, fitted in his government-issued spacesuit. Not 100 feet away, a vicious water. Too much for them. A vicious man named Commander Huntington was waiting, also floating in space. However, Commander Huntington was wearing perhaps the most elite spacesuit ever constructed. A fusion-powered nanoparticle exoskeleton made from the steel and magma, and designed by a man who didn't know how to love. Dirk Warhard grimaced at the relative cleanness of his own suit at the government air. As the government air rushed into his lungs, as he screamed as the horrific thoughts of mediocre community improv assaulted his mind. Commander Huntington smirked, aware of his obvious advantage. "I see you, Dirk Warhard," he yelled. "I see you and the pitiful equipment you've lugged up here. How could you ever consider yourself a match for my superior exoskeleton?" As he said this, the exoskeleton blinked in a pattern of glowing green lights that looked like a snake, which Dirk Warhard thought was super cool. "Face it," chuckled Commander Huntington. "You've lost. Outer space belongs to me now, and with my unstoppable technology, I will rule over it like a king. Dirk Warhard wanted to yell back, well, you can't do all of that stuff if you're dead. But he knew that doing so could easily shave 10 minutes off his breath-holding time, so he instead turned around to someone who could do all the talking for him, his trusty handgun. Dirk Warhard pulled the handgun from his holster, pointed it at Commander Huntington, and squeezed the trigger. The bullet exploded out of his gun, raced toward Commander Huntington, and slowed to a complete halt, inches from Huntington's face. Commander Huntington burst into a laughter. Well, it seems even the famous Dirk Warhard is fallible. My exoskeleton emits a gravitational field that will slow your bullets to a complete halt. Do you see now how useless it is to oppose me? I am invincible. And the lights on his suit showed the cool snake eating toxic waste and surviving. That's pretty cool. It was a terrible moment for Dirk Warhard. His gun had never failed him before, and he had never fired it over 1 million times. At over 10 million people. You'll never be able to shoot me, taunted Commander Huntington. Your bullets aren't fast enough. Suddenly, something sparked in Dirk Warhard's mind. The commander words echoed in his ears. Your bullets aren't fast enough. His mind stirred, and a memory of himself as a young man suddenly flashed before his eyes. I said your bullets aren't fast enough, Warhard. It was the voice of Hollister Mad Black, Dirk Warhard's very first trainer. Mad Black had been the one who shaped Dirk Warhard into the heroic agent of violent justice he would one day become. Mad Black was a brutal teacher, unrelenting to his methods, and incredibly specific in his background knowledge of your insecurities, and, on this peculiar day, Dirk Warhard had spent all afternoon on the firing range, while Mad Black berated him. Your bullets aren't fast enough, Mad Black growled. They're pathetic. They've got all the intensity of a comatose infant dying of the plague underwater. Do it again. The young Dirk Warhard grimaced, his sweaty hands gripping the handgun, and he fired the gun once again with all of his might. The bullet went fast, really fast, but it wasn't fast enough for Mad Black. No, yelled Mad Black, still too slowly. My grandmother could hobble faster than this, and she literally made of bricks. Do it again. Dirk Warhard was nearly at his limit. He'd been shooting the bullets as fast as he knew how to, and it still wasn't fast enough for Mad Black. Dirk Warhard slumped his shoulders in resignation. Mad Black got right in his face. Now you listen to me, Warhard. We aren't leaving this pristine, privately funded underground training compound until you fire a bullet so fast it leaves me in tears. And I've only cried twice. Ever. So stand up, point yourself forward like a man, and fire the gun. I don't like how much gunmanship is going on. Like, why? What's the point? A wave of determination swept over Dirk Warhard's face. He threw his shoulders back, raised his handgun into the air, and focused his mind on the one single thing in the world that brought him true happiness and inspiration. Himself. He grinned as his finger clenched the trigger with every fiber of strength he had. He screamed at the top of his lungs. I'm Dirk Warhard. The bullet erupted from the gun, traveling at speeds he'd never known before. Hollister Mad Black smiled. That's it, Warhard. That's what I wanted to see. Again. Dirk Warhard fired the gun again, this time with even more strength than before. His finger moved with a velocity he had never known in his life, slamming down onto the trigger. My name is Dirk Warhard, and I am Dirk Warhard. The bullet erupted from the gun at a blazing pace. Again and again he fired, each bullet faster than one before. After nearly 9 hours of uninterrupted gunfire, Dirk Warhard at least paused and lowered his handgun. He turned to see the Hollister Mad Black with a single tear rolling down his cheek. Number 3. Warhard. Not bad. These words echoed in Dirk Warhard's memory as his mind raced back to the present moment where Commander Huntington continued to taunt him using the exact same words he'd already repeated like 5 or 6 times by now. Your bullets aren't fast enough to defeat me, Dirk Warhard. He smiled, he gripped the handgun like he'd grip a beloved friend and pointed it at the commander, who simply laughed. Go ahead, try your best. He closed his eyes and thought deeply about the one thing in his world that he truly loved, the source of all of his inspiration, the only man whose air he willingly breathed, and the only family member who had never sold his personal information to a country where at war with himself. A warmth filled him from within, circling his body and traveling downward to his finger. It was as though his finger was moving all on its own, unencumbered by any burden of life or physics, like a being of pure light traveling in an imperfect world. His finger squeezed the trigger with more strength, more velocity, more momentum than any man alive knew possible. No one had ever fired a gun like this before. Nobody. With a deafening crack, the bullet fired directly at Commander Huntington. For a split second, Huntington felt a genuine shock that may have been outmatched. And then, nothing. No reaction at all. Commander Huntington was perfectly fine. Huh, he laughed. He missed. The famous Dirk Warhart fires the shot of a lifetime, and he misses. Unbelievable. Huntington couldn't stop himself. He doubled over with laughter. But Dirk didn't seem to mind. In fact, the faintest grin danced across his face. Commander Huntington laughed and pointed at Dirk Warhart and mocking Garrison until suddenly he seized by a very unusual feeling. What was his feeling exactly? It was as though the exoskeleton was gripping him just a bit less tightly than usual. In fact, he was starting to feel as though there was no exoskeleton. Not merely that the exoskeleton has been destroyed, but that it had never existed at all. Dirk Warhart had hit exactly what he aimed at. The bullet had erupted from the gun at such an unbelievable velocity that it couldn't be contained by the very fabric of space around it. Wait. It shredded through reality, setting quantum matter alight in its wake. And in doing so, it pierced the veil of time, a bullet traveling so fast it traveled backward in time. Backward a minute, less an hour than a day. Years began to fly by. Then the bullet lost no momentum. It soared through the years until at last it found its destination, the steel and magma laboratory where the exoskeleton had been constructed, honed and refined in its design by the scientists who didn't know how to love. Decades of work and research had culminated to the unstoppable exoskeleton that Commander Huntington wore today. Yet here at the start of it all, Dirk Warhart's bullet re-entered the fabric of space. It flew straight and true into the liquid explosive core of the facility, generating a spark that blew the entire facility to pieces. No exoskeleton would ever be constructed here. That much was certain. Now, in the present moment, Dirk watched as Commander Huntington grasped and flailed at the empty space surrounding his body, where the exoskeleton had been just moments ago. As Commander Huntington scowled at him in a combination of spiteful fury and suffocating, Dirk Warhart couldn't help but laugh. Dirk Warhart had always despised the past, but today it had saved his life. He knew it would cost him precious air, but he was too swept up in the emotion. He turned to outer space and yelled, "My name is Dirk Warhart, and I will defeat the past, even if it takes the rest of my life." And he laughed until inevitably he had to breathe again. As he inhaled, the horrific thoughts returned of good-natured community actors just trying to get a leg up in their highly competitive industry. He shuddered in disgust, but somehow it didn't bother him. Here in space, watching as Commander Huntington suffocated, or whatever he was doing over there, Dirk Warhart felt certain that he had made his old trainer proud, and that was all that mattered. Somewhere in the past, Hollister Mad Black smiled ever so slightly, and nodded in glowing approval as another tear ran down his calloused, stubbled cheek. Number 4. Not bad, Warhart. Not bad. Okay. I may not read any more of these books ever again. That's way too much shit for me right now, honestly. Way too much going on. I think it's cool that there are little mini stories though. But it's really starting to hurt with my fucking throat. So I'm gonna take a breather on that one. Actually, how long are we going right now? 3.5. Okay. Probably going to end here. Save and quit. Alright. Probably end here. Let's go into just chatting for a second. I'll take a look at play some music for y'all. found someone. Then I upgrade to the most also long Wanderstop. Since we're doing